When you do your workout and you leave the place, you feel great. You thank God that you made it.
When people meet Jacinto Bonilla at 86 years old, the reaction is pure disbelief. His posture is upright, his movements are confident, his energy feels decades younger. But what's most impressive is not just how strong he is, it's how well his body functions at an age when many struggle with basic mobility. Jacinto's longevity did not come from extreme dieting, supplements, or complicated meal plans. His nutrition philosophy is rooted in simplicity, consistency, and respect for the body. He eats to support movement, recovery, and independence, not to chase aesthetics. One of the most important principles of his diet is eating real food. Jacinto favors traditional, minimally processed meals. Whole foods form the foundation of his nutrition. Lean proteins, vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, and simple carbohydrates. There's no obsession with calorie counting or macro tracking. Instead, meals are built around nourishment and balance. Protein plays a key role in his diet, especially as muscle preservation becomes critical with age. Adequate protein intake helps protect strength, bone density, and metabolic health. Jacinto ensures his meals include enough protein to support recovery from training and daily activity. This helps him maintain muscle mass well into his 80s, a major factor in why he still moves like someone much younger. Vegetables and fruits appear consistently in his meals. These provide vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber that support digestion, immune function, and inflammation control. Fiber is especially important as we age, helping regulate blood sugar and maintain gut health. Jacinto's diet supports his body from the inside out, not just externally. Healthy fats are another cornerstone. Rather than avoiding fats, he consumes them in moderation through natural sources. Healthy fats support joint health, brain function, and hormone balance. They also provide steady energy throughout the day, which is crucial for maintaining activity levels in later decades of life. Jacinto does not follow extreme restriction. He understands that food is not the enemy. Underfueling is. Eating enough to support movement and training allows his body to recover, stay strong, and avoid injury. Many people over-restrict as they age, leading to weakness and fatigue. Jacinto's approach is the opposite, fuel to function. Hydration is treated as essential. Water supports circulation, joint lubrication, digestion, and temperature regulation. Staying hydrated allows his muscles and connective tissues to perform safely during training. This is a simple habit with enormous impact, especially for older adults. Another powerful aspect of Jacinto's nutrition is consistency over perfection. He does not chase novelty diets or dramatic changes. He eats in a way he can sustain for decades. This long-term approach is one of the biggest reasons his health has remained stable into his 80s. He also understands enjoyment. Meals are not stressful. There is room for flexibility, social eating, and satisfaction. This reduces stress, and lower stress supports longevity just as much as good food does. The biggest lesson from Jacinto Bonilla's diet is not about copying specific meals. It's about creating habits that support movement, independence, and quality of life. Eat real food, eat enough, eat consistently, and respect the body's changing needs with age. This is nutrition for living strong, not just living long. Jacinto Bonilla's fitness and training secrets. Jacinto Bonilla's training routine is the true reason his age seems almost irrelevant. At an age when many people avoid movement out of fear, Jacinto does the opposite. He moves regularly, intentionally, and with confidence. And his body has adapted to that expectation. His training philosophy centers on functional fitness. The goal is not to lift the heaviest weight or chase records. The goal is to stay capable. Strong legs to stand up easily, a strong core to protect the spine, good balance to prevent falls, strong arms to carry, lift, and support daily life. Jacinto trains multiple times per week, often using CrossFit-style workouts adapted for safety and longevity. These workouts combine strength, endurance, balance, and coordination. Movements are scaled to match ability while still providing challenge. This adaptability is key. Intensity is adjusted, but effort remains high. Strength training is a core component. Jacinto lifts weights to preserve muscle mass and bone density. Muscle loss accelerates rapidly with age if strength training is ignored. By continuing to load his muscles safely, Jacinto protects his independence and mobility. Strength training keeps him resilient. Equally important is movement variety. His workouts include squatting, pulling, pushing, hinging, and carrying. These patterns train the body as an integrated system rather than isolated muscles. This improves coordination, stability, and real-world strength. Balance and coordination are emphasized intentionally. Falls are one of the biggest risks for older adults. By challenging balance through controlled movement, Jacinto trains his nervous system to react quickly and efficiently. This dramatically reduces injury risk and improves confidence. Conditioning is included in a smart, controlled way. Jacinto keeps his heart and lungs strong through moderate intensity conditioning rather than excessive endurance work. This supports cardiovascular health without overwhelming joints or connective tissue. Warm-ups and preparation are non-negotiable. Before training, Jacinto ensures his body is ready to move. Gentle mobility work, joint preparation, and gradual intensity allow him to train safely. This is one of the biggest differences between aging well and getting injured. Recovery is respected. Jacinto listens to his body. He understands that rest is not weakness. It's part of progress. Sleep, rest days, and lighter sessions allow his body to adapt and remain strong. This mindset has allowed him to train consistently for decades. Perhaps the most powerful element of his fitness routine is community. Training with others keeps him motivated, accountable, and mentally sharp. Social connection has enormous benefits for mental health and longevity. Jacinto's fitness journey is not isolated. It's shared. The reason Jacinto Bonilla looks 50 at 86 isn't because he avoided aging. It's because he trained through it. He challenged his body safely, respected recovery, and stayed consistent long after others stopped moving. For anyone over 50, his example is proof that it's never too late to get stronger. You don't need extreme workouts. You need regular movement, strength training, balance work, and the courage to start. Dying doesn't mean shrinking your life. It means training for it. When you look at the full picture, the reason Jacinto Bonilla looks closer to 50 than 86 is not luck, genetics, or a miracle routine. It's the result of simple habits repeated consistently for decades. His diet supports function, not trends. He eats real, whole foods that nourish the body instead of stressing it. Enough protein to preserve muscle and strength. Plenty of vegetables and fruits to support digestion, immunity, and inflammation control. Healthy fats for joints, brain health, and steady energy. He eats enough to fuel movement, not restrict it, and stays hydrated to keep his body working smoothly. His nutrition is simple, balanced, and sustainable. Exactly what the body needs as it ages. His training is the true game changer. Jacinto moves regularly, lifts weights safely, and trains functional movements that carry over to daily life. Squatting, pushing, pulling, balancing, and carrying keep him independent, confident, and resilient. He doesn't train to exhaustion. He trains to stay capable. Warm-ups, recovery, and listening to his body allow him to keep going year after year without breakdown. The most powerful lesson from Jacinto Bonilla is this. Aging well isn't about avoiding movement. It's about embracing it intelligently. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. And it's never too late to get stronger. Eat to support your body. Move to protect your independence. And train for the life you want to live. Not just the years you want to count. That's how you stay strong, confident, and youthful at any age.